Number 5. Saudade. Portuguese word. There's a kind of missing that doesn't feel like waiting, it feels like mourning. That's saudade, a deep, aching nostalgia for something or someone you've lost, or maybe never really had. It's not just about longing, it's loving through absence, missing something so intensely that the missing itself becomes part of your identity. Portuguese speakers use it for ex-lovers, childhood memories, even songs that remind them of people who are still alive, or used to be. It's love, wrapped in grief, wrapped in memory. And the twist? It's not always sad. Sometimes saudade is warm, like hugging a ghost, a way to keep something alive by refusing to forget it. Cultural psychologists have studied saudade as a uniquely emotive blend, loss plus love plus hope. It's the emotional cousin of homesickness, but with more soul. In Brazil, there are entire songs built around it. In Portugal, people drink to it. And all over the world, people feel it, but they don't always know what to call it. Now you do. Number 4. Kauko-kaipu. Finnish word. You see a photo of Iceland, or Morocco, or some tiny village in the Alps, and something tugs at your chest. Not, I want to go there. More like, I think I already miss it. That's Kauko-kaipu, a profound longing for a place you've never been. Not just wanderlust, not just curiosity, it's homesickness, for a home your body's never touched. Finns use this word to describe that mystical, aching pull toward elsewhere, somewhere distant, romanticized, foggy around the edges, like your soul remembers a place your passport doesn't. Neuroscientists are starting to connect this to the brain's default mode network, the same part that handles daydreaming and abstract memory. Your mind fills in the blanks with longing, it invents a home, and then grieves it. That's Kauko-kaipu, a craving that makes no sense. And still, you feel it. It's why you keep Googling flights at 2 a.m. or get emotional watching drone footage of mountains you've never seen. You're not just restless, you're remembering something that never happened and missing it anyway. Number 3. Frisson. French for shiver or thrill. You're listening to music. Then suddenly, goosebumps. A chill up your spine. Your skin lights up like you just saw God for 0.8 seconds. That's frisson, a sudden wave of physical chills triggered by emotion. It's not about cold, it's about awe. Music is the most common trigger. A voice cracks just right. The bass drops. The melody shifts unexpectedly and your nervous system says, whoa. Researchers have studied frisson as a full-body emotional response. Turns out it's tied to the brain's reward system, dopamine, adrenaline, sometimes even tears. It happens when you expect one thing and get something more beautiful. It's the physical version of wonder. Movies can do it. Paintings, poetry, even certain memories. But the thing is, you can't force it. Frisson happens in the space between logic and surrender, when your body reacts before your mind can name the feeling. And for a second, you're not thinking, you're just feeling. Alive, flooded, small, but in a good way. Number 2. Nodus tollens. This is a modern literary term gaining traction in psychology circles. You're sitting in your room, thinking about your life, and it hits you. The plot doesn't make sense anymore. You were following a story, but somewhere along the line, the arc broke. The main character feels off. The next chapter is missing, and you're left wondering if you're still in the same book. That's nodus tollens, the realization that your personal narrative no longer lines up with who you are or where you're going. It's a quiet kind of heartbreak, not about failure, about confusion. You've outgrown a dream. You don't recognize your goals. Or maybe you've been performing someone else's script and just realized you don't like the ending. This isn't a clinical diagnosis, it's more like soul turbulence. But therapists and narrative psychologists are starting to recognize it as a real emotional shift. The story of self glitching. It's uncomfortable, but also powerful, because once you realize the plot broke, you get to rewrite it. Not the past, but the next page. Number 1. Chronosensitivity. Not an official DSM term, but increasingly discussed in psychology and philosophy circles. You're brushing your teeth, or scrolling, or driving, and suddenly a wave hits you. Time is moving too fast. Too many days behind you. Not enough ahead. Your childhood is blurry. Your parents are aging, and you're watching your own life like it's speeding past a window you can't open. That's chronos sensitivity, the emotional weight of sensing time pass and realizing you can't slow it down. Chronos was the Greek god of time, devouring his children as he moved forward. And that's what this emotion feels like, a soft panic wrapped in nostalgia. The ache of watching sand fall through the hourglass and knowing you'll never touch it again. It's not the same as anxiety. It's not a fear of death. It's the quiet dread that even the good moments are slipping by before you can hold them. Psychologists have begun using terms like temporal distress or existential time compression to describe this feeling. But whatever you call it, you've felt it. And once you do, you start paying attention to little things. Your breath, your reflection, your heartbeat in the silence, just trying to slow something that refuses to stop. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos, so subscribe to see them.